Hi, my name is Tijuana Roundtree, and I am playing Luther's mother, Mary Ida Vandross, and two singers who did duets with him, Cheryl Lynn and Roberta Flack.
So we are doing some behind the scenes interviews with the cast of Luther, a play that is returning by popular demand at Arena Players for its 71st season, premiering for the 71st season. So we have the mother. That's your principal character. Can you tell us a little bit about each of the characters for the people who may not know these people?
Well, first of all, things that I did not know about Luther's mother was that she was an evangelist.
Ooh.
She was a Christian woman, truly, truly loving the Lord, and she raised her children in the church. So Luther came out of the church and loved his mother. He was truly a little mama's boy. And mama loved him so much. And she had 3 other children as well. And I didn't know anything about Luther's family. But I did find out, unfortunately, that they all passed away with complications from diabetes.
That makes it the most unfortunate part. And when I heard that, read that rather in the script, it made me go back. And that's the real tragic part of his life and his family's life. And I can only imagine, and you have a moment in the play actually where you say that, and the hurt that mother must have felt losing each of her children and her husband.
Yes.
Yes. It really, so it's very heartfelt to know that, and then know that he couldn't prevent it either.
Yeah, it is. The role itself is so emotional. It's a roller coaster because they do have fun. They laugh, and so that those are the good down times when they have fun and they start laughing. But when she starts reminiscing about her husband, she loved her husband. And when he passed away, I guess she felt like her world was gone.
And it tells you a lot about why he loved his mother so much. Like they were all they had left. In many ways. So that explains their relationship and why he kind of tiptoed around her in terms of exposing who he was and his life, and just keeping her safe, even though she was the protector, which I've realized in this play as well. What is your favorite memory of the singer Luther Vandross?
My favorite memory of Luther, oh my goodness. My favorite memory of him was when he goes, oh, but it puts chills through you.
I think that does it for everybody. That was his little trick bag. He would pull it out.
I mean, he just had a way of really putting himself into his songs to just make everyone just feel like falling in love. If you don't have a loved one, you might go out and get one.
Find one.
That's it.
Just so you can play some Luther.
Yes, indeed.
What is your favorite Luther song?
My favorite Luther song, goodness. I have to say the last one that he came up with, Dance with My Father. That was one that was so emotional. He truly told his life story with that song because he talked about his dad and how his dad danced with him and how he just loved that. It's such an emotional song. And then, of course, with him passing at that time, it just grabs people.
Just all of the emotions put together, knowing that his dad died the same way. And then he never really talked a lot about his father throughout his interviews or his career, but that really cemented for me
Yes,
his parents' love, like how he loved both of his parents.
Right. It did. It has a lot of meaning to it to know that his father was important to him. And people did not grasp that. People did not know it. I didn't know that his father was West Indian. So, and that his father was even a singer. So we learn all of that in this production.
I concur. What connection do you have with Arena? What's your connection with Arena?
Oh my goodness. I came to Arena, I think it was like around 2012. Actually from a dear friend of mine who was in a play with me in Bowie, because that's where I live, in Bowie, Maryland. And at the Bowie Playhouse, I was doing a lead role in a play by Neil Simon called Proposals. And the gentleman who played my husband was Lewis Murray.
Oh, okay.
And Lewis was telling me about Arena. And I had never heard of Arena. I heard of Arena stage, but I did not hear of Arena players. And when he told me that it was really about more Black artists, helping Black artists get, you know, what they need and everything. Oh my goodness. I said, oh, I've got to go there. So I would drive from Bowie to Baltimore in a heartbeat. And I came out here, and the first person that I met was Donald Owens. And he ran up to me wanting to know who I was, and because I was coming for an audition here that David Mitchell was actually doing a production of, and I didn't get a part in it, but I just came for the first time, and then I met Donald, and Donald got information from me and said, oh no, we're not going to let you go. We're going to, you know, like to work with you and things like that. So I gave him my resume and you know, just went on from there.
Love it. Love it. To anyone you would want to speak to about Arena or Luther, what would you say to them to get them through that door?
I would say, you know, I have actually spoken to some friends who want to do some acting and or just aspire to be actresses or singers and things. And I would tell them, follow your dream. If you are dreaming that, and if it's something that you truly, you know, want to do, then just go ahead and do it. My mother would always tell me, go for it. Don't give up. You know, it's never too late. Woo! Even in my older age, as I am in my senior ages. Yes, thank you, seasoned. I am seasoned, very seasoned. But even in my seasoned age, someone else even told me it's not too late. It's never too late to follow your dream. You can be whoever you want to be. You can get whatever it is that you really need, but just go for it.
And to get into Luther, what would you say to him?
To get into it? I mean,
or to get them to come out to see it?
Oh my goodness. I tell them, you don't want to miss it. I said, I'm going to tell you right now, I tell all of my friends, listen, this is the 5th time that I have done Luther because it's backed by popular demand. Every time we come, people just pack the audience and they want to do it.